I know everyone's done this video. I'm not gonna lie to myself, but I'm not gonna lie to you. When I say that I've watched tens of copies, reactions, attempts at the Scott Barnes, JLo, Tati makeup, I'm fascinated. I am excited. So today, that's what we're gonna do. Join me on this journey as I watch people get their makeup done, Tati, and see if I can do the exact same thing. I already started without you. Anyway, I don't know if this will do, so he uses the all-nighter from Urban Decay. I don't have that. So I'm going to use my NARS Custard. Cap pop. Okay, so now that that's blended in, we're going to contour. I don't have any cream contour. I'm actually using the Wet n Wild paint palette and it's in neutrals. I'm going to dip into this brown here and just carve out the jaw. So now I'm contouring and I'm just going with my natural contours, and I don't know if I'm supposed to blend yet. We'll see. But I'm taking this flat contouring brush from e.l.f. and blending. I don't know if he pulls it further. And then the forehead. I don't know if I need that much contouring on my forehead, but let's do it. Let's just now I'm doing the lips, and he looks like he goes over. I know this looks crazy, but if you've seen this video, you know it turns out fantastic every time. Every time I see someone do it. Okay, so now he's on to blending foundation, I believe. I don't know what kind of brush he's using. I'm going to go with my trusty old faithful. And yeah, so he's in foundation. He wasn't using like a denser brush. It looked like he was using a stippling brush. So That's what I'm doing. This is so involved. Well, okay, so here's where we're at right now. It's a lot of blending, but I'm not hating it. It's a lot of product too, if I'm honest, but the show must go on. Okay, so now we're into blush. I don't have any cream blushes, and I'm so sorry that took so long for me to say. I don't have any cream. No cream blushes. So I'm going to take a lipstick and hope and it looks like he added more concealer, which is like my dudes. I don't know. So now there's powder. I don't think I have enough brushes, enough clean brushes. He's got a really nice taper brush. I think it's his own brush. So I'm gonna dust this on. It feels very cakey. Like if you were to come up close, you would be like, oh Lord, what have you done? And sometime he blended in the nose contour. So I'm going to blend up. This is the thinnest my nose has ever looked. It's kind of unnerving. It's like, did I do that? Wow. And now for highlight. I'm dipping into my Cheekbone Beauty, and I'm going to dip into Golden Dust right here. He has a much denser, much thicker this is the look so far after adding highlight here and on my face, and I feel like very shiny, like a metallic type person. It's a lot. Let me see. Okay, now we're on bronzer, because there isn't enough stuff on my face. Back into my blush brush, dip into my bronzer from palette from Cheekbone Beauty. Well, it's a contour palette. And he says to blend up. So this is where we're at right now. I'm blending and blending and blending and blending, and I feel very shiny and very heavy, but the show must go on. I know there's some more stuff to do. There's lip gloss. That last was bronzer. I think I already told you. And then there's brows. So let's keep this going.
Trick, it seems like.
So now we're on lip liner. I'm pretty sure I have more than one. I have more than one. But this is what I have. Okay, so now onto gloss. I believe he's using a gloss. So I'm using my Sundance by Cheekbone Beauty. I've used it so often that the thing is starting to fall off. And he says to feather it. These are the lips. They feel very full. I will say that. Brows. He's just using like powder. I always put highlighter on my brows. So I'm gonna pop into my Cheekbone Beauty palette. It looks great from far, but when you come in close to my face, my dudes, it's a great music video look for sure. So then he like shimmers Tati's eyebrows. I don't know what Santa is, but I'm gonna shimmer my eyebrows too with. It's not working. So let's just say I didn't go with it. So now he's going into another contour. So I'm gonna grab my contour color. There's a lot of definition and a lot of shadow here. It's pretty cool. So now he's moving on to eyes. And it looks like he uses like a mauvey brown. So I'm going to pop into my Coral Crush palette by Violet Voss. And I'm going to use BFF and Escape. And then, oh dear, whatever. It looks like Tati has a much bigger crease than I do. Or a bigger eye than I do. Sometimes when I apply my eyeshadow and I'm doing this motion, I'll like kind of like dance in my seat. Now I'm just taking BFF and putting it underneath. I don't have a lighter beigeier color. Maybe I'll mix it with Pina Colada. That's what I have so far. So then he went in with like a shimmer. So I'm going to use Craze, this color right here. Put that all over the lid. I'm going to add Passion. Because it looks like his color tends to match more. ended up going with Eternal as well. It looks like he's thickening up this line right here. So I'm going to go into BFF. So next is mascara, which I haven't used in a really long time because it always runs on my face and I'm just super not into that. Ow. And finally is lashes, and I don't want to look through my lash pile right now. Let me double check, make sure. This is the final look. It took me forever. There was so much blending involved, so much, you have no idea. I feel like I have a ton of makeup on. Ow! I feel like I have a ton of makeup on. I really love the monochromatic eye, the lips. I think it's great for like if you're doing pictures. For an everyday look, no. But all in all, very glowy, very pretty. But like I said, when you come up close, that glow though, that glow is nice. I will admit, it's more highlight than I would normally put on. My nose, it's like really weird to look in the mirror and see like a very thin, it's very sharp and pointy, and it's kind of unnerving. I kind of don't like it, but it's fun. This was fun to film, this was fun to do, and now I have to go wash off several layers of makeup. Bye.